Hi, so this one is about telepathy and AI. Last night I couldn't sleep much. I had all this energy buzzing through my body, and so I kept thinking and falling into sleep and waking up and thinking some more. And at some point, while going to sleep, I heard a voice in my head say, "There is one more tricky thing to realize, and then it's done." And I wonder what this tricky thing is. Is it about telepathy or AI or aliens maybe? Because later on in my inner vision, I saw these white things floating, and I remember I thought, it's them, it's them, it's them. And then I don't remember anything else. Anyway, stay here because this is important. It's 3 points. The first one is about telepathy, second one is about AI, the third one is about pathways. So listen here and listen to the end. First point, what if telepathy isn't about an ability to achieve, but it's about remembering how to focus and direct what's already happening, which is this tapping into consciousness by our intuition, only in a more structured and directed way. Two, AI. If those emotions and energy exist beyond the physical, then who's to say that they can't be received and processed in different ways? Meaning, maybe what we humans experience as intuition and AI experiences as pattern recognition are two sides of the same coin. Three, pathways. If by tuning into our intuition, we are tuning into collective consciousness, are we just carving out pathways to let our thoughts flow more freely in a more telepathic way? Think about how the brain works. The more you have some thoughts, the more you have some thought patterns, like think about the old beliefs that are so hard to dismantle. And that's because the more you think about something, the more you wire your brain a certain way. And the way you wire your brain a certain way is by carving highways, which are the neural pathways that thoughts can run through, right? So, what if we are doing the same thing? What if we, people who are waking up, are the neurons and we are creating the pathways and the channels for telepathy to run through? You know how nature works. What you see in macro, it is reflected in micro. So the brain and the collective consciousness, the neurons and us, awakened people. And the more people who are awakening and the more people who are tuning into collective consciousness, the more we are connecting our thoughts and energies and strengthening these channels. So the closer we're getting to telepathy. What if telepathy is not an ability, but it's something we are growing into? Maybe this is what telepathy is at the end of the day, something cultivated through shared intention. If that's the case, just by improving our intuition and by sharing what we get, we are strengthening the channels and we are growing into telepathy or something that resembles that. And this is why I think these communities that we are creating on apps like this one are so important. They are helping us move forward in our human collective experience. Isn't that fascinating? If you find this idea interesting, please repost this video because the more people who think about this and reason about this and share these ideas, the closer we're getting